Yeah, it looks like this might be running. I don't know. Let me check over here. Yeah, I'm going to say that it is. So let me get out of that, and I'll just leave this horrible mess up there for a moment while I rearrange some things and get started here. Get ready to get started anyway. I have not started the Zoom session as of yet. Let me check my lag real quick and see what it looks like. Okay, lag's not looking too bad, so I can get Zoom up and running. That shouldn't be an issue, so I'll start a new meeting. Apologize for being a little later tonight. Can't use my camera. Hey Robert, good to see you. I've got to go back into OBS and take care of my camera, so that's going to be temporarily affecting things, and I should be able to go back to the I should go back pretty quick. That's pretty quick. Yep, there we go. Boy, that's a big picture. So Zoom is up and running. Anybody wants to join, just let me know. If you have the link from the last 2 or 3 times, it should still be good, as far as I know. If it don't work, let me know and I'll figure out what's going on. So I'm going to minimize Zoom for just a minute. No sense having that up there. Oh, excuse me, that big. ESD. Actually, it's Tuesday, but it for some reason turned out to be extremely large. I need to change it. So it's good to be back. I didn't do a live stream last night. I did a quick update on things, and I debated on going live tonight. Yeah, I figured it would be good. Just sometimes people need to be reminded of that. But I debated on going live or not, but I was in a stream earlier. I was watching a thing earlier today, and a guy's dad passed away. He had a stroke and a seizure, I believe, both last week. He was 95 or 98. I can't remember what he said. But anyway, he passed this morning, and he said the best thing he could be doing right now is his show. And he limits it to an hour, and I joined, and he asked me why I was so quiet, and I told him, and he they said a quick prayer and everything, and that was cool. And then he said, the best thing you can do is just continue your life the best you can, as normal as you can. So I was like, I'll give it some thought. And I molded over, and I thought, I think I will do a live stream tonight just to see how it goes, and here I am. So as you can see, I got on my Beatles 8 days a week shirt. I'm turning into Mitch Morrison here with my rock shirts. I don't think I'll ever have a fourth of an eighth of a third of what he's got. It was good to talk to my sister-in-law tonight while I was fixing the Christmas lights. It's good he's got a room. It's good he can have visitors. I don't think we're going to go for a couple different reasons. One, he is in a hospital that's full of COVID-19 patients. He himself has COVID-19. He's not going to want to talk because he's got pneumonia. So it's just, other than getting to see him, then that's not, it's hard to explain. And then the way my luck runs, I would come down with COVID-19 14 days or 11 days before Christmas, and that would not be good. So Lauren and I talked about it. My sister and I talked about it. My sister's not even going to go because she lives with my mom, and her being 83 would be real susceptible to things. So I'm sure my brother will understand. I'll either call or text him tomorrow, which will probably be a text because I don't want to make him talk. Hopefully they lower the oxygen again tomorrow and his numbers stay good. The respiratory therapists are going to go in tomorrow and start working with him. So that's a good sign. All in all, it was a pretty good day as far as the updates and all go. I managed to hang some more lights, keep myself busy. I managed to get a few things done around the house. So that's what I've been doing. How's everybody been? Did you guys miss me yesterday? I missed you guys. I got to admit, I really kind of wished I was in the mood to converse and talk, but I just didn't see that was going to go too well last night. It might not go well tonight. I don't know. I know if nobody else shows up, it's going to be horrible. Me sitting here talking to myself. I could get some work done in the background. Did anybody see parts 1 and parts 2 of the Doug and Ken debacle? That was quite funny, actually. Hey, Tony Wallow, good evening. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for the support during these last couple of days. I really do appreciate it. And I'm looking at the TV like the camera's over there. Maybe I need to put a camera over there. That would, of course, that camera would be another 1.5 feet up in the air. I'd play all kind of hectic trying to get that thing set up. So it's good to be here. It really is. Kind of running out of things to say with nobody in the Zoom to bring up topics to talk about. I should change this background, you know. This is horrible. So let's go in. Everybody can see now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got a boatload of I was posting things on Facebook earlier tonight. I was paying I don't want to say tribute, but I was playing Christmas songs. Thank you, Matthew. It's good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I tried to get all 4 services. I started with the Army, then went to the Navy, then went to the Air Force, and did a personal thing for my brother, and then the Marine Corps. And then I really liked the Navy's Christmas songs that I was finding. So I posted, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 on Facebook. I'll compile a playlist and put it here on YouTube. I can't play them, obviously. It's against copyright violations. So I obviously don't want to do that. And there's Greg. Hey, Greg.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. And Robert. Good to see you, Robert. Or to see
Video's not showing.
see Robert's cat anyway. If that cat speaks, I know I'm going to get off here because that would just freak me out. If that cat moved his lips and said, "Hey, Ken." So I think I'm getting my warped sense of humor back. There he is.
Yeah.
He didn't have no echo tonight. You're getting better at that.
Yeah, I muted the YouTube first.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out as well. It really did. On a personal note, some good news. I did not have leg cramps last night or this morning. So,
That's good.
having said that, I'll probably spend all night up and down with cramps. Yeah, it was. Although my legs bothered me all day today, I could only walk about 2 or 3 steps at a time, then I have to rest. And I told Lauren, I said, which is better? Cramps at night and able to walk the next morning, or no cramps at night, but you can't walk the next morning? What do you do, you know? And finally about, 2:30, 3 o'clock, I was like, no, to hell with this. I'm going to go outside. It's 57 degrees outside. I'm going outside and doing something. So probably will have cramps tonight. So anyway, I was going to change this background. Waiting for this thing to get up and rolling. And I'm just going to go over here and do a search for Tuesday images. I did, this one's similar to the Sunday one. I thought about getting that. In fact, you know what? I will just go ahead and get that one just to make this simple. Save image as. There we go. I can get rid of that. Now I can change this to something that looks a little bit more. Oh, not Sunday. I don't want Sunday. I want Tuesday. There we go. That should look, oh yeah, much better. I can live with that. That's not, and then put this in there. That'll be good. I don't know why that Tuesday showed up like that because it looks real good on the thumbnail, but on my TV it looks horrible. So, anybody do a live stream last night and start the Zoom, or did you guys just get together and talk on Zoom?
Nah.
No. I haven't heard anything from Alex. I hope he's doing all right. I don't think there's another round of storms down there.
I don't think so.
I know they're predicting high winds here tomorrow, like 60 plus mile an hour winds. So everything I put up today will be gone. Uh, just
I don't know what our weather's supposed to be tomorrow. Let me check. It's 37 right now. It's supposed to be 63 and partly sunny.
yeah, you're going to catch today what we had, or tomorrow what we had. We are currently 53 degrees, and a wind advisory is in effect for most of the day. Tomorrow, 61, so the temperature is going to drop a little bit. Thursday, 62, but then winter hits. We're going to go back down into the 30s. So that'll be good because the Filipino remembered tonight that this time last year we had snow on the ground. Catch you later if you're still going. Hope your brother. Yeah, he actually got a room tonight, Jeff. Thank you for asking. He's in a private room, which is good. Hopefully he'll rest a lot better being in there. They've reduced his oxygen from 100% to 75%, but whenever they take the oxygen away, his O2 levels drop right down. So it's not really accomplishing anything right now. We're hoping tomorrow the respiratory people can get him doing some movement, get him working in the right direction. I mean, he's not out of the woods 100%, but things are looking a whole lot better than they were Sunday night. So
That's good.
And I found out tonight. I mean, I don't know what it is in my sister and brother, but I found out tonight everybody in my brother's household has had COVID-19 except his wife, and she's vaccinated against it. So technically, she shouldn't get it. Although we've all known people that have been vaccinated and got it.
Yeah.
Lauren and I discussed a little bit coming home whether we're going to or not, and we're still 50-50 on it. We don't go out a lot as it is. When we do, we take all kind of precautions, and you know, I'm not going to go see my brother. You have to, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I want to go see him, but if I go over there and visit him on Friday, I get back here come Sunday or Monday, I come down and have COVID-19. There goes Christmas. So
Yeah, that's
you know,
for sure.
and he's not going to be able to talk. He's not going to want to feel like visitors. And
Yeah.
I know I had pneumonia. I know what it feels like. It's man. Would not wish that upon anyone. I would not wish that upon Sam Lazar. I mean, I wouldn't.
I have to knock on wood. I haven't been sick since I left the Navy.
Oh, you've been lucky.
94. I haven't been to the doctor. I haven't been to the hospital or nothing. Got my next shot for 28th.
Now, is that the second round or the booster shot?
Yeah, second round.
So I hope Jeff could hear me. Yeah, Jeff, I knew you caught it. And that's what everyone says. They're saying if you're vaccinated and get it, it's not as bad.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
But I don't want to be that case that, well, Mr. Stout got the vaccination. He caught the worst case ever, and it was horrible, you know. And I don't want that. That would not be good. So
I had a decent day today. Not only was the weather 53, the fireplace tech finally came by after 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Get it cleaned out.
Got it cleaned out. He didn't have any sandpaper, so I had some 2000 grit that I had in the garage, and I gave it to him. He cleaned the pilot assembly up. And was testing the thermocoupler and the thermal pile because, you know, I was saying you could light the pilot light, hold it in for 2 minutes till your thumb was about ready to fall off. As soon as you let off on it, that pilot light would go out. So after about 45 minutes of troubleshooting, he says, I'm going to replace that thermocoupler. He replaced it, made a few adjustments, and it's working fine. My son is happy. It's nice and warm down there.
Yeah.
It was 74 when I went down there a little while ago.
I actually had to turn our furnace back last night because I was sweating. I mean, it was just. Hi, Gary. I'm sending you the link right now. Um, I mean, it was hot.
I've I've done that because I got two-story house, and my master bedroom's upstairs, so heat kind of floats to the top there. And there's been a couple of times it's been cold out, so I had the heat on 74, and I forgot about it after I went to bed. And then you get up there and you're trying to sleep. Damn, it's warm up here.
Yeah.
Come back down and set it down to 72 or 71.
Yeah, that's been in those shoes actually. All right, so I got that sent out. Let's see what the lag is like. Oh, brought up the wrong one there. There we go. Oh, that's pretty quick tonight. That's good.
Thinking about having them replacing my blower in my fireplace because that one's 24 years old, and I'm sure it's not the best bearings in there because he said it's either a bearing or a buildup of dirt on the vanes.
Or both.
Yeah. So
In
I'm
that
thinking.
many years.
I just watched about 5 videos on how to replace the blower on it. It is super simple. Only hard part is reaching back there to take the old one out or put the
Yeah.
new one in.
Yeah.
That's the only hard part. You got to lay down on your stomach.
I don't know how your flexibility is, but I think those days are way past me.
Well, I can do brakes on my car. I've done shocks this
I never
past
did
year.
do brakes or shocks.
Well, they were disc brakes, not drum brakes.
Oh.
It's got drums in the rear, but 65%, 70% of your braking power is done by your front brakes.
I was working on the lights because I put them up and they worked, and then when I went to have dinner with her at 8, they weren't working at all. So that didn't go well with me. But I thought, hey Rick, good to see you. I thought, well, I'll run another extension cord out and I'll bypass the first section of lights and see if that's the problem. Which, as it turned out, that was the problem. I got really lucky. So needless to say, that extension cord is still running and all the other lights are working except the first one, which is now somewhere in my garage in a big pile going in the trash. But the bad thing about that was, and this shows you how out of shape I am, I had to reach up literally at arm's length to run the lights over the framing of the garage door, and I was having trouble, so I reached up with my right arm, not thinking I still got problems with my right shoulder. And when I got to arm's length, shoulder was fine, but my back cramped. My entire back cramped. And I'm like, well, that was real smart. So those lights did come down pretty quick after that because I was like, they don't work. Who cares if they get broke? And I ripped them out. So, hey, Gary.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you
Hey,
for
Gary.
he's doing good. He got a private room tonight, so that's good. Oxygen level was lowered from 100 to 75, and that's good. His numbers are 90 to 95, unless he does exertion or they take the oxygen off. And as soon as they take the oxygen off or he exerts himself, it goes right back down to 70. So things are looking better.
Are they treating him with antibiotics because of the pneumonia, or?
Yes. My sister told me the things that he's on, it literally went in one and out the other because it's all technical stuff that is way beyond me.
Mhm.
He can
Are they
have two
keeping him for a
visitors.
while, or?
Do what?
Two things. I mean, just I hope he's well. Like I said, one, are they keeping him in for a while longer? Or?
They probably won't let him go home until his O2 levels get back into the 90 to 95 range, preferably 95 on its own.
Well, here they're telling us they're out of room, so that's why I asked.
He spent Sunday night till tonight in the ER because they are booked 100%. I asked my sister-in-law, was that because of COVID? And she said probably because the guy next to him in the ER had COVID-19 or has COVID-19. I don't know. He's allowed 2 visitors a day, but I don't think we're going because Christmas is 11 days a week. I don't want to run the risk of catching it, getting it, or whatever. And that sounds horrible, I know, but I'm pretty sure my brother will understand. He's not going to want to talk because
Yeah.
he just can't. I mean, you know, I make fun with you all the time about people calling in. I would not wish that upon anybody. I mean, I had pneumonia back in the early 2000s, and it's hell. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's hell. You sleep, you take your meds, and you sleep. That's all you do. And then, unfortunately, I can wear the man badge quite well because as soon as I got to feeling okay, I went back to work, and that was the wrong thing to do because I was out another 2 weeks because I shouldn't have went back to work. So, hopefully he'll get to go home. His wife's already said she's going to strap his ass down to the bed with duct tape if that's what it takes to get him to recover.
That
So,
and dental floss.
Yeah, really.
Frank Zappa.
Yeah, really. So
He wants
anyway,
a dental floss.
it's good to be back. I wasn't sure if I was going to go live tonight or not, but I'm glad I did. I hope you guys maybe got together last night on Zoom and, you know, had a discussion or whatever.
No.
No?
At least he didn't call me.
Man. My co-host is letting me down.
No,
I don't have a co-host. Wait a minute. No. Robert, you must be at work tonight, I'm guessing?
He's the cat, I think.
Yeah, he is. Well, I said a while ago, if that cat slips moving and speaks, I'm out of here. So, I should put my playlist together and put it on, or just share it in chat. I did a thing on the Army services. Greg, you guys won the Navy band. Talent, brother. Talent. There was one woman on there. I think she was an E5, I believe. Whoa, my gosh, I've never heard a voice like that ever. In fact, let me post some of those links if I can. Uncle Sam's gonna, yeah, the taxes free rover time. Yep. Robert's at work.
Yeah.
He's posting it in the chat. So, how do I
When I
want
was
to do
single
this?
in the steel mills, I used to work a lot overtime. After about a year and a half, I figured out I'm not getting overtime after taxes. Being
Yeah,
single.
no.
I was getting straight time. That's
Um,
when they used to call me up in the bar. Come on in, come on in.
trying to think of how I can do this the easiest way possible. I think that one was Navy. I know that one was Navy. I know that one was Navy. I'll get you this one because, so I want to copy that. I think this will work, and then I want to go over to the stream, which is, gosh, where's the stream at? I need to open up a couple more tabs here, I think. So if you guys get a chance, oh, that might not go. That might just take you. Never mind, that's not going to work. I will get rid of that because that's not going to work. I knew better than that. Yep, I got to figure out a different way. I'll just do it. I'll do it in playlist. I'll do that after the stream tonight. Because even if I showed it on here and it's on Facebook, which, by the way, they don't ever censor anything. I started out with the Army. This was a medley. It was pretty cool. The thing I liked about that is they announced the ranks of who it was. There was a sergeant major in the band singing. Had a good voice too. Then I went to the Navy. This one's really good. I enjoyed it. Then I went to the Air Force, and shout out to my brother. And then Marine Corps. And then more Marine Corps. And then the Navy won out. The rest of them are all Navy, with the exception of the last one, which was Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I love that.
Oh, this is really worth watching. I mean, the guy, he had about a page and a half long of how he did it and everything, and he made it all, did his house up. and was on television, I guess, 2 years in a row. So, yeah, I'll do the playlist and get it posted. I just needed something to pass the time and get my mind off things, so that seemed to work pretty good.
Ken,
Sir,
what is a sergeant major? I
E9,
honestly, I mean, how does that rank?
top of
Is
the
that like
enlisted.
okay, yeah, because I've heard that before, and I'm
What's the
still,
E9's designation in the Navy, Greg?
Uh, chief is E7, senior chief is 8,
Hey, right.
master chief.
Master Chief, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the highest you can go in enlisted.
Now, do they have like the Army's got Sergeant Major and Command Sergeant Major? Does the Navy have that as well? They're still the same rank, same pay.
No.
One carries a little bit more clout than the other.
what kind of pay do they make? Ballpark, of course.
I have no clue. I've been out too long.
You can Google the military pay raises.
You can?
Yeah.
I didn't,
Just
I didn't know
Google
that.
military pay scale 2021. It'll come up.
And it's across the board for all four services the same. Or so they say. I'm guessing Gary's Googling it. Can't believe no
Yeah.
Black Watch. Man, hope he's alright. I did speak briefly to Darren this afternoon. He sent me a message. You find it?
Great, but yeah, E9 or E9. That's what we were talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was. Is that monthly?
Yeah.
So you know the chart I'm probably looking at, right?
I would have to look at it, but vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, no. They can't be making. Well, I don't know. I apologize. It says they're making like 13 grand a month. Is that right?
That's a little high.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't have it listed. I apologize. I was listening to what's an 09 officer?
Oh, yeah. O is
Okay.
always officer.
Okay.
It says E9.
Yeah, I
enlisted.
figured
Right.
that, Robert. Yeah, I
Yes.
found the I don't see. Okay, get that out of here.
If you're looking at E is way at the bottom.
Yeah, E9.
Nothing there, but E8 is still not bad.
There's nothing listed for E9, but E8's got 4615 over 8 years, which I'm thinking they're going to be at least 8
least
years,
12.
maybe 10.
Yeah, 10 or 12.
Yeah. E7's 41, E6 37.
You got what they call TIS, time and service,
Right.
and time and
Grade.
rate or rank.
Right.
Yep. I'll have to go find a better one that breaks it down.
I was in E6.
That's an E5 promotable. I probably got out. Should have waited till 6, but I was happy. I mean, I basically carried E6 responsibilities when I was in Korea, so.
There's another one at the way down.
E1?
No, way down at the bottom. Keep going, way down. And it's got pay for E9, 56.37 a month. Not bad.
Plus they get what they call BHA, basic allowance housing.
Yep.
That could be $400 to $800 a month.
If not more, yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it was 795.
Gary,
I
where are you
was-
seeing that
I
last one you just said at? I don't see.
Are you at military benefits?
Yeah, I'm on the. Here, you know what? Let's do this.
You can go to military.com too, I think, and I'm sure it's listed there somewhere.
Let me go over here. Go over here. Go over here. Go back over here. So this is where I'm at. Military benefits, 21,
Yeah.
2120 pay charts.
It's all the officer ranks, the warrant officer when you go into the enlisted.
Yeah, and a cadet gets 1,100 a month.
Go down.
Oh, even more. Okay, 10. Oh, this is. Wait a minute. Go back up to this. Oh, 2 years or
That
less.
was 2 years,
Oh, 2 to 8. Okay, here we go.
2 to 8.
So 10 to 20.
That's officer scale.
Yeah, 16.
That's officer again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
And
getting
that's what they get taxed on.
right. So E9 66, E5 36, and then 20, 22 to 32. Well, you're not going to be an E1. You can be
No.
an E. No, really. You're not going to make. You're not going to go over 20 years as an E1.
No.
Well,
Not
let me
even-
rephrase that. Unless you're an E8 or 7 and you do something really stupid. I mean, really, Ken Stout stupid.
At that point, aren't you in the brig, as they say it?
Yes, and according and many other things. Yes. Matthew Camp says, I really hope Kerry can follow with Doug's advice and just like Kerry doing the members only stuff, all of it. I can't support 25 a month. Whatever it was they said, as much as I would love to support Kerry, I can't afford the members only
I agree on that.
content. I'm also having second thoughts, not really sure yet, undecided. There's no undecision with me. I can't afford $25 a month, number one.
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. I was told that he's going to do the members only, and then 2 weeks later he's going to release that video to everybody else. You just won't get the benefits of whatever's being given away. Now, how accurate that information is, I don't know.
Is that from Doug?
No, that's Doug and I never. Doug and I only talked about Zoom and YouTube. We didn't discuss, and one quick discussion on I'm confused and don't know what I'm doing. So
He said, I know you can.
yeah,
I have to ask who told you that then. I mean, if you don't want to say it, don't say.
it's not a question of not wanting to say. It's a question of really trying to remember because this has been a couple days ago, prior to my brother.
Yeah, because I haven't heard in 2 weeks, but then I'm not in the know on any of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was talking to somebody. It'll come to me. No, when I remember it, I'll tell you.
Well, I was, as you and I, and with everybody here talked, his channel is monetized, right? Even though he doesn't do ads or sponsorships for the most part.
Yes, I'm sure he is monetized.
So even if it's, quote, 3 cents to watch an hour of his show, he still is out, on 100, because most of his shows when they're playing, you get about 600 people, 7.
Yeah, he gets a pretty good audience, actually.
And if they make me wait 2 weeks,
Well, I think what little bit of Doug's that I've seen, I do have to go back and finish that because there were some things I was told to look for. That I think Doug was saying he just wants to lower it down so they can have a more one-on-one experience with the members only. And I heard someone say it'll lower the trolls down. Well, if he goes to membership, there'll be no trolls.
God forbid.
Shouldn't be anyway.
I want to pay. I want to pay $23 months. Like
$25, yeah.
And I have a joke question. What's he gonna do? Kick you out and say, "Hey, I want my 25 back. Give me 1 hour."
I don't know. We were discussing trolls earlier today, and this other guy that I follow, and he was saying that I just got the notification that I'm live on my channel. Nothing like it being half hour late. He was saying he doesn't mind the trolls because as long as they're civilized, it gives him more views or whatnot. And I'm like, I agree, but mine were not being civilized, so I had to make some changes.
Well, you just don't make changes to keep the trolls to it, if you know what I mean. I mean, obviously,
sure.
Like it so they can.
And then one guy said he's got one troll that is. He said he's got one troll that he needs to get a restraining order against. I'm sure he was joking because the guy follows him everywhere he goes. He said, but he likes him. He says he's funny and he doesn't do anything that's really bad. But this guy's known to be a known troll. So
or he just might be looking for something.
Yeah, Matthew, you're right. If I turn subs only on, and if I turn subs only, I don't need to go to slow mode. But if I don't, yeah, I need to go to slow mode. There we go. He shows up, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi,
Hey, he's
Blackwatch.
here.
He's in the chat. Whether he joins us on Zoom or not, I don't know.
Blackwatch.
Yep. Yep.
Did you notice I said it before you did?
Yep.
And I'm not looking. Not looking, but
Good English. Not looking. There no double negative there. You've obviously
Double negative.
taken the Ken Stout
Warming up
English
down
course.
there?
Do I? Oh, you talking to your son?
Yeah.
well, I was looking. That's why. Oh, I was going to say something. Definitely not important.
So has
But
anybody
if you're-
watched part 1 and part 2 of the thing Doug and I did on Sunday?
Yes.
Pretty funny. Nothing was
For the most-
accomplished.
definitely good. Funny.
He's got some good ideas, and I think he needs to figure out how to do, because he said that private stream was going out live. Well, if it was going out live, it's only going to me because it was a private stream. So why he was looking for it, I don't know.
Well, I think he was recording it and then played it later.
Yeah, he did. He also recorded it, and then I thought he was going to edit it, but so far he's not edited anything. You were talking about Carrie's channel as a suggestion. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sure Carrie doesn't put slow mode on. I mean, you can tell for sure that he doesn't. I don't know about if he
Sometimes
has
it's
subs.
hard to read the chat.
Oh gosh,
It goes
yes.
by kind of fast.
It goes by horribly fast.
Well, I had
Tech Roby does the same thing, man. If you ain't reading 500 words a minute or something like that, you ain't gonna catch it.
Yeah.
I got two quickies. One is last week, and I only watched 5 minutes of it. I'm sorry, but most of it he was installing Windows 10, wasn't he?
I think he was trying to do updates, and
Yeah, but I
then
mean, it wasn't.
something went wrong. So I think he just reinstalled 21H2 is what I've been told. Again,
Yeah.
I haven't watched it all.
I mean, it wasn't worth paying for. I don't.
Oh no! If that was a membership only, you'd clearly lose money on that.
And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just me.
I just can't see him. I mean, okay, so he's going to give away malware bytes. That's $30. So you come out $5 ahead that month. The next month, I don't see him giving away another $30 value to cover your $25. I just don't. Not
Especially when Malware Bytes is under $20 right now.
all kind
I
of
saw it on the Malware website.
all kind of deals going on. Darren was telling me about an Acronis deal that he said he wished he'd waited today because what he paid to get on one computer, you can now get on 3 computers. So he said he was going to contact him and see if they could, work it out with him or something. And Rick says he has malware bytes already. Yeah, there are a lot of people who are going to have everything he wants to give away. It's a business move. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we all know by now this is a business for Carrie. So
But I don't have a problem with that. That I really don't.
I don't either.
Say it's a
I don't
business,
either.
and
Yeah. I mean,
if you tell me it's a business and you're trying to make money, I will try to get. I might pay for it then.
sure,
But
100%.
don't say. The part that gets me more upset with him. I mean, I'm not his best friend, obviously, but he's like, I don't take sponsorships. I don't do this. I just take $700 a night from people.
That's true. That is true. I wanted to go check something over here that I meant to do earlier today. If I don't check things immediately, it slips my mind, and then
Yeah.
I remember
Anyway,
at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go do this, and it's crazy.
Now they say, son of a.
So I
No, I
haven't
just
gained, I
like-
haven't lost. I'm still sitting solid at 79. Irish, is he? Are
Yeah,
you
I'm
joining
on that.
us in Zoom or not? Yeah, I figured it was the paid version, Rick. That's
Of what?
Rick says he has Rick Lake says I have malware bytes already. It's the paid version.
No.
So
I'm looking at their website right now, one device, $3.33 a month, or $39.99 billed annually.
Trying to do that math in my head, that's not going to work.
What's that?
So $3.99 a month, $47.88. So you save a little bit by doing it annually.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but if you go to Major Geeks, which is kind of a shareware deal, if you know what it is,
Right.
they have it under half price, or they did.
Let's see what they say.
Trying to figure out who we're missing in chat. Jeff said he might be here later. It's only 9:20 in Vegas. Darren's asleep. Figured Catherine's asleep. Robert's at work. Alex is not here. I just sent him an email. I really hope nothing bad happened in his area. I haven't heard of anything in the news. So I hope nothing happened. Oh, wait a minute. Was today the day they were doing their family Christmas? I've literally lost a day in my thinking.
I think Alex was today, if you're talking about Alex.
I think it might have been today. That would make sense. So, Robert, were you able to accomplish said mission yesterday that you were supposed to get done or not? I'll either get a yes answer in chat or nothing. Need them crickets. Need BH Ringer and his crickets. Whoa. The silence has not improved, I see.
$19 on Major Geeks.
For annual?
Yeah. For Malwarebytes is $20 annually on Major Geeks.
For one machine, right?
Yeah, one device premium.
One device, yeah.
That's with their anti-malware, advanced antivirus. I don't know.
Police harassment. Yes, we are harassing you, Blackwatch. We're being nice. Who else are we missing? I mean, I missed 2 days and I've just totally lost everything. Robert's here, Greg's here, Gary's here. Alex, we probably worn out from Christmas. Darren's asleep. Jeff said he'd be back. Blackwatch may or may not join. I don't have anybody sitting in the waiting room, do I? Nope, I do not. Okay, good. Oh, me. Everybody ready for Christmas? Except Gary? Excluding Gary?
Actually, yeah, I am too, sort of. Doesn't mean I don't have to. Sorry.
Are you still volunteering your time at the food that
My
day?
wife and I both are. My wife and I both are.
Got a good friend out in New Jersey that does that. I don't see how she can do it as often as she does it in the cold weather and the rain.
Well, I mean, it's cold, but it's inside. I mean, it's not.
Sure.
I mean,
Anyone heard
That's
the latest on the death tolls from the tornadoes?
80.
I heard in the 80s. I also saw.
Still 100 people unaccounted for as of today.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Yes, I would like to have the seat back. I don't know. You guys seem to be doing pretty good. Okay, Robert, cool. So, well, you guys may or may not picked up on it. Sunday, I think it was, before things went astray, or Saturday, I told Alex he was going to go buy a new monitor, and I literally told him not to go buy a new monitor because I have it on good authority that he's going to get a monitor. He's actually going to get 2 monitors and some cabling, and that's courtesy of Robert from the extra monitors they had after they redid their police station.
okay.
So I think the lad will be quite happy with that myself.
I apologize for sometimes picking on him, but you finally told him don't buy a damn monitor. You didn't
was
swear.
kind of
You know
trying
what
to be nice about it, but yeah, I mean, um,
I mean, he got great grades in school. I don't understand. I'm being bad. I apologize.
well, you can be book smart and be stupid common sense. You can be genius common sense and be stupid book smart. You know.
I've seen a lot of college people with no damn book smart. They just got rubber
Hey,
stamped, I think.
that's a good thing to do, Matthew. I like that, doing a family Zoom session. That is cool. I like that.
And that's what Doug does. If you remember, with his brothers.
Yeah, yeah. I wish my mom would get on Zoom, but that's never going to happen. She struggles talking on the phone and texting on the phone, so um, just shy of my sister getting it and putting it in front of her, even then it wouldn't go well, I don't think. She had teeth pulled today at 83.
Ooh,
That's got to suck. Just no other way to put it.
that hurt.
Yeah. Apparently she's handling the news about my brother fairly well. We were kind of concerned how that would go over with her, but like she said, there's not anything she can do about it. I mean, there's just, what can you do? You can't.
Does she know what it means?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We've had some vivid FBI CIA wiretapping discussions on COVID-19 and other things in the world.
No, I meant that he's that sick.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. She grasped that. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, I forgot his name. Forgot his name, but the man himself is harassing me by calling out, but he can't open the file. Or he can't start the YouTube stream. I was actually surprised. I told Doug, I said, every once in a great while, I will mention on my channel that I'm a lot like Doug. I'm confused and I don't know what I'm doing. He just, hey, I relish that. That's great. I think that's wonderful. So, boy, he should not have opened that door. And you guys do notice I changed my name, right? You did see I changed my name. It's now, my official name is now Ken Stout Live. We changed it to test the moderator status on YouTube. And you can, here, I'll go over here. No, I'm going to go over here. You can change your name, and it does follow you on your YouTube status. So I'm going to go at Blackwatch. Are you joining, can't spell, Zoom or not, bozo? So you'll see there it now says Ken Stout Live. And it was instant. As soon as Doug changed it, we went to one of his old streams and it changed everywhere. It changed it. So, I know who was Lin, what was his name? Lin Ching Yu. I know who it is. I'm waiting to hear back from him, and I have not heard back from him yet, so I'm beginning to think maybe he got hacked and doesn't know this has taken place. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's just a matter of, yeah, I was having a little bit of fun and maybe should have told you about it first, but I don't know. And how I caught it was, I was actually watching Doug stream Sunday morning from Saturday, and at a point in time, that name went across. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's the same person that was in mine. So since I had removed his mod status, Doug and I went into the YouTube studio settings, community, wherever it is, and he had already been taken off, obviously, when he's not a mod. Then I took it one step further and I started watching my old videos. I had a mod that's no longer a mod. So you kind of put two and two together, reasonable deduction that I'll pick on Greg since no one else is here for me to pick on. If Greg's a mod and he changes his name to something else and I remove the mod status on something else, Greg is still subscribed, but he's no longer a mod. You go to the mod and that person's gone. So I sent an email to him, and hopefully he's not hacked. No tiki, no. Maybe on second thought.
I saw that on yours, and I saw it on Doug's. I said, that's weird.
What's weird about it is you can change it, and it carries your mod status carries over. That's the name change I get. I do get that, but
Well, I don't have a problem with that for one reason. It's the get married principle. Your wife changes her name, she shouldn't lose all the credit or something like that.
true.
I mean, or my, what I'm saying, that kind of legit type stuff.
Yeah, Lorna still carries her Filipino name, even though we've been married for a super long time now. And not for the reason what you mentioned. It's more the traditional Filipino thing. Filipinos, when they get married, they carry 13 different names. So surprised I didn't have to change my name.
You're just property.
Yeah, really. Yeah. All boils down to it, and you get down to the brass tacks of things. I did get a thing from Social Security yesterday. I found that to be quite funny. It was in telling us about the wonderful 5.9 increase we're getting. Okay, that's cool. Inflation went up 6.8%, so I'm still behind. You know, Gary changed his name on all the YouTube channels. Shame, because he's still weird. Are you joining us on Zoom or not? Come on now. That's a Filipino saying, by the way. Kind of funny how I pick up on the ones that she says in English, but not the ones she says in Tagalog. I tried watching Filipino TV with her this morning, and that lasted, well, about 10 minutes.
I was going to say 3 minutes.
Yeah, I made it to 10 because she was trying to explain everything to me, and I'm like, I got it, I'm good. Then something else will happen to you. I'm like, I'm leaving.
I noticed when I watch foreign movies and they got the English subtitles, I can't read the subtitles fast enough because whatever language they're speaking in, they speak so fast.
Yeah. Picture, if you will, two different series with the same actors and actresses in basically the same characters, but it's two different series. And she watches them back to back. Totally lost me on that. Man, but you know what? She's happy. We don't need to DVR or anything. She's keeping up. And the cool thing about this app, she's able to watch shows 5 days in advance from the Philippines. So that's kind of neat that she's already watching stuff from Monday and Tuesday of next week.
Huh.
Yep. We're on our.
They do anything.
Do
I
what?
don't know what you, Ken. I don't know what you get. I don't care. Except I'm assuming you. No, actually, never mind.
No, she gets what's called I Want TFC. It's the Filipino channel, and it's an app, and we put it on Roku, and it's great. It's got everything the Philippine television industry's ever done, from the beginning to the end. If the show's over, or if it's current, it's got everything from the beginning to 5 days in advance. A lot of times on Friday, she watches stuff all the way through the Thursday of the next week, which is good because if she gets busy or forgets, she's already seen them. Whereas with DirecTV, we used to have 90 recorded shows of stuff she would never watch because there's no way she's going to watch them. So she's happy with that. We got Amazon Prime on there. We got Disney Plus on there, and she bounces around on those pretty good. The NVIDIA's doing okay. I'm on my third programming on that because it keeps hanging up. And I asked him yesterday for my money back, and he was like, "Oh no, we'll figure this out. Let's give you another one." I'm like, this is the third one, dude. I really don't think this is going to solve it. He goes, "No, this is our top of the line." I'm thinking, okay, it took 3 times to get the top of the line. And so far, I actually do like it, and I haven't had any issues. So, which is good because I do like to watch the local news out of Champaign to see what's going on. Other than that, I don't need local TV. Greg tries to read the subtitles on phone. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Wonder about him sometimes. I figure if things go the way I think they're going to go, I will not renew that application next year. I'll just get everything off the internet. Um, there's just no sense in it. I have not been able to find there. I'm Gary Wiesenberger language, everybody. I have not been able to not find anything on the internet yet. So that's like a double, triple, double negative right there. Not.
Irregardless.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness he's not in here. Oh my goodness, there's a mild explosion every time that word's said.
I can tell that one's one of yours.
I've used it quite a bit. I'm conscious of it now, and I try not to say it. I try just to go with regardless. How many other words do we have in the English language we speak that probably don't really truly exist?
God, now make one up right now. You know.
Oh, well, if only I could. If only I could. So I'm gonna go check something real quick while I'm here.
I had a joke with my sister-in-law. She put her kids' pictures on her phone, and she wanted to show them to people, so she put them facing forward, which means all you saw was the back of the pictures.
Oh man, I got too many tabs going here. There we go. This is what I want. Now, we were playing around with Zoom earlier today. Darren and I were. We were trying to get it to work on the phone. I just couldn't get it to work. I know it works on the phone. I've actually used it on the phone. I couldn't get it to work tonight. Today is the 14th. Okay, cool. There was a new episode of FBI tonight. Well, I wasn't sure because everybody else do what, Greg?
So tomorrow's payday, military payday.
Yeah,
15th, yeah.
yeah.
Actually, it hit today.
Well, I think NCIS was repeats, and then NCIS Hawaii was repeats, and then I heard something about SWAT is moving to, I think, Sunday night is what I heard. Of course, when I was paying attention to that, I was not paying attention to that at all. And then I was like, oh, I'll rewind it. And then I remembered I don't have rewind capabilities, so I'm going to have to try to find that somewhere. But I think it's on its way out, too. Which is,
I think NCIS is on its way out.
I don't know. I read somewhere where Mark Harmon is going to come back. I think they figured out if he don't come back, it's done.
Yeah.
He.
I also think maybe it was his idea to take 3 or 4 weeks off, you know,
Yeah.
kind of build up.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, you know, I was thinking he'd be coming back by middle of January or get the show.
Yeah. I read an article by Michael Weatherly that said he doesn't have official knowledge of it, but he suspects that Harmon will be back on the show. So, and I really thought Michael Weatherly would come back. Do what, Greg?
They must have wrote him a big check.
Yeah, I figured he would come back for a couple episodes as DiNozzo. Kind of glad in the way he didn't, but I really thought he would. Same thing with what's her name, Ziva DeVee. I figured she'd come back too.
I want to know the real story about Abby.
Who knows? She said it was something that had to do with something that happened on the set. Who knows?
I mean, this is racist, but I don't like that new lady they got.
Casey or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just doesn't do it for me.
No. No.
I don't think I've watched NCIS in over a year.
Well, McCallum's still there. He's in a very limited, like once a season episode.
Yeah.
Who's that?
David McCallum. Ducky.
Oh,
And
Easy a Kordak and
yeah,
he
and
hates
then
that name.
what's his name is leaving.
Who?
The guy from that '70s shows, I can't pronounce his name. Valdemar, Windemar, or whatever.
Oh, okay. I thought
The guy that plays Torres, he's leaving.
you know who's probably not leaving? Oh, McGee.
I don't know if he's. Well, it depends. If Gibbs comes back, he's not. If he don't come back, he'd be smart to leave. But then again, he's stereotyped now. He's not going to get very many other offers to do anything else.
And he could always get another show. You do know who his stepdad is, don't you?
Who, McGee?
Yeah, in real life. His stepdad's the producer of the show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That Belazar or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Donald?
yeah.
Donald
Yeah.
Belazar? Well,
Yeah,
that
sure.
always helps. You could be the world's worst actor and still have a job.
His mom is still married to him. Do you remember the one where Abby? There was some guy trying to get DiNozzo, and he was Abby's assistant,
Oh, yeah.
kind of geeky looking.
Yep.
That was his stepbrother.
Oh, I didn't know that. I can picture the guy.
And do you remember when he had a sister who supposedly killed somebody? McGee?
Yes.
That was his stepsister.
It's a family affair then, is it not?
Mm-hmm. These are the only things I care about the show. Do you know who played the young Gibbs?
His son.
Yep. And then of course Pam Dopper.
Yeah. And then, yeah, she was in there for about 4 or 5 episodes. She got old quick, boy.
Yeah.
Age was not kind to that woman.
Well, she's probably close to 80.
No, she's not even 70, I don't think.
Harmon's like 75, isn't he?
No, Harmon's 68, 69, something like that. Pam Nanu. I mean, Buck Dauber. She is 70 years old. Wow.
I mean, that's not that old, but
No, it's not. And then Mark Harmon is
71.
Mark Harmon.
Actually, it's Thomas Mark Harmon.
He is 70 as well. Wow.
Yeah, he's starting to show his age a little bit.
Hey, he just turned 70. Speaking of Marky Mark, let's see what he comes up. He is, oh my God, he's 50? Wow. I didn't realize that.
Oh, it's his brother.
Who, Donnie?
Yeah,
I think he's younger, is he not?
I'm not sure.
Let's
But
go.
yeah, I mean, if you think about it, that's what I get a kick out of. I mean, I like NCS. I really love that show when Harmon's on it because he plays a good character. But you think about it, it's a real cop at 70. He'd be.
Yeah,
Horse
retired, yeah. Donnie's 52. Thought he was younger. Have you watched the new NCIS Hawaii?
I watched it for about 10 minutes, I think. What do you think of it?
I liked NCIS New Orleans better, but
Yeah, that's off.
yeah,
There was a police show on for about 8 seasons, I think it was. Starred Michael Chiklis, called The Shield.
The Shield, yeah.
Yeah, I like
That
that.
was good. I stayed up till 5:30 in the morning watching the last episode. I hadn't seen that in years. I downloaded 10 or 12 episodes a night.
Well, I can tell you who to talk to if you ever want any TV show made, and that's Darren. I think he downloads them just to be downloading them. He's got more TV series and movies. He could start a television station. He really could. He could.
Yeah, but you got to pay for all that storage, all those big terabyte drives.
Yeah, until he does something stupid and erases them.
Yeah.
I could not. Oh my gosh, he was telling me about that, and I was laughing so hard. And he goes, "But wait, it gets better," and I'm like, "It can't get any better." Rick Leck said they did some nasty things to the people on that show, The Shield. I got to get his site. All mine have been banned or taken down from Robert. He's got 4 terabytes of movies. I don't know how many movies I have. I've got them all on flash drives and drives that need to be replaced, and we don't want to beat that dead horse. Which I'm actually in the process of doing. I was doing that the other day. I got a few things moved, and then I kind of didn't get a few things moved. So, but I will get that done hopefully this week. Got to get back
You
on
ever
the
watch Band of Brothers?
Band of Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. That's it. All the whole 10 episodes are free on Dish Network right now.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. There was a show on ABC that dealt with artificial intelligence.
Oh, it's called AI.
AI? No, was it AI?
Yeah.
Had the girl from Fargo? Was it the police chief?
Frances Hammond.
No, she was a cop in the series and she got promoted. Doggone it. Was it AI? I have to go look that up. Hey, I was disappointed it got canceled. Debris got canceled. I kind of liked it too. That's not it. Let me go AI on
That the one that was on last season
AB. Yeah, it was on last year.
with the guy who was an animal or something.
No, it was called Emergence. The name of the show was called Emergence, and it starred.
Making too much noise, is it?
Where's the daggone stupid cast at? Clicked on the wrong link.
Warm enough down here?
Where's the stupid cast? Let's go.
How about the rest of the cast besides the stupid one?
Yeah, really. No, I just want to know the stupid ones. I don't want the ones that can act well. Okay, full cast. Allison Tomlin was the main person. She was in the Fargo series. Alexa Swinton, boy, that's a good name. Alexa Swinton that played an AI. Imagine that. Robert Bailey Jr. was in it. And then Terry O'Quinn was about the only other star in it. It was good. I liked it. The little girl, Alexa, was an artificial intelligence, and she survived a plane crash. Blue Bloods, yeah, I like Blue Bloods. To this day, I still like Blue Bloods. That's a good series, too. Robert says he's got all of his on Plex, and then watches them at work. Oh, he gets paid to watch movies. I want your job. Debris was about time travel. I thought it was pretty good. And the way it ended, there should have been a second series. Manifest is coming back for one more season on Netflix. I will have to figure out whose Netflix account I'm going to borrow for that. Just in case. Every once in a great while, I do stumble across finding something, but I've, knock on wood, I've been able to.
Yeah, they've been a little slow over the last couple of months. Nothing really new is being released.
No. And what is being released is kind of dumb. Anybody seen that new series on CBS called Ghost?
I've seen them.
Like
Person.
who?
Ghost.
No.
I can tell you exactly on one finger how many minutes of that I've not seen.
Not seen?
Not seen. The only way I see it is when they have the commercials on there, and I can't get out of that. So I see the commercials, and that's it. It's like the other one, Be Positive, about the guy that needs a transfer. I think it's I think it's a kidney transfer. I'm not sure. I can tell you on two fingers the amount of time I've seen on that show. Um, Monday night, everybody hearts Abishola or whatever it is, 0. What's the one with the black family and the white family living next to each other? 0.
Jefferson.
No, not Jefferson's. Wheezy.
Yeah.
You know, I can understand you might be mad at someone, but you do not name your child Wheezy.
What is
Somebody
her
had a
name?
little bit too much to drink.
Really. If we
What was
were
your
not
name?
on, if we were not streaming, which I apologize to the stream, I forgot to take the earth off. If we were not streaming, we could talk about some really interesting Indian names. I got an email from BH actually, and he was giving me some words of encouragement for my brother based on his health history and what he has, and felt really good. And then I was like, damn, been through a lot. Um, haven't heard from him after that though.
Well, I have to make you mad, Ken.
Make me mad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna get your shots, or have you gotten them?
I've not had them, and we discussed it tonight. Probably the most in-depth conversation we've had on it. I'm about 50-50 on it, and I honestly don't know. I would be the person that gets them. I'll catch COVID, and then I'll have the worst case of COVID ever in mankind's history, and it'll be because I've got it. And on the other side of the coin is I won't get the vaccine, and I'll never get it. I honestly don't know right now. I know my sister-in-law is vaccinated. I don't know if my brother's vaccinated or not. I know this sounds horrible, but I'm kind of hoping he's not. He already caught it, so, I mean, if he's vaccinated and he got it this bad, that's not good. If he's not vaccinated, then it makes sense that he got it this bad. My sister's not, my mother's not, my brother-in-law, who's had COVID twice now, is not. My ex-wife texted me and she read me the riot act because I'm not, which I found to be interesting because we don't talk about much at all, like nothing. And I get this text out of the blue and like, you need to get vaccinated. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Good talking to you too. You know, but I honestly don't know, Gary. I don't know. I wished I could give you a better answer, but right now, that's how I feel about it. And Lorna, she's dead set. She said she'd never get it. And that one of my biggest fears. She works in a nursing home that they've had cases come and go throughout the whole thing. In fact, their maintenance man who's vaccinated just came down with it. And she found that to be kind of comical. I'm like, it's not comical. The man's sick. She goes, oh no. It's comical. He got vaccinated and he got sick. And I mean, this is how I look at it. I thought the whole purpose of a vaccination was so that you would not catch whatever it was you're getting vaccinated against.
Right.
That's what I've always thought. Apparently, yeah, you should join. Yeah, I got popcorn. In fact, thank you for reminding me. I will be right back. I'm going to go get popcorn. And I'm not sharing with Blackwatch either. And I'm getting coffee. And guess who ain't getting a double-double?
Hey, Rick, if you can hear me, maybe you should stop smoking.
So has he joined yet? I see you heard what I said about not getting the popcorn.
Well, no, I made
And
a
the
comment
coffee.
to Rick. I made a comment to Rick if he can hear me.
Huh?
Rick, if you can hear me, I
Uh,
didn't. I did get my shots only because I have a heart condition and I smoke. Maybe you
oh
should
yeah, I
just.
see that. It says I did get my shots only because I have a heart condition and I smoke. Oh yeah, yeah, you just said that. I don't smoke, and I have never smoked, which is odd. I made it through the military for 9 years and didn't. I do have the diabetes. Supposedly my heart's good now. Um, I don't know. I don't want to take the chance and get it, and then I come down with it, and like I said, I'll be, well, this is the worst case of ever. You know, I'm gonna guess that. I know Greg's vaccinated. Gary, are you vaccinated?
Yep. Yes.
Both shots and the booster.
No booster
No
yet.
booster yet.
Well, now they're talking about a second booster.
Yeah, I thought I heard something on that.
Well, see,
That fourth shot.
that's what I don't know. That kind of bothers me too. Um,
I was taking one every day.
yeah. Doggone it.
Now,
Matthew put one in and retracted it quicker than I can see it.
I didn't see either.
It's quick.
Now, I've read the Delta version is really bad.
Well, I've heard this new one. Yeah,
Ron.
yeah. Thank you. I've heard it's worse than Delta.
You know, I heard that everybody's going to get it because it's that bad. I heard the actual complications from it are very small. I heard
Well,
it's like
I told Lorna tonight coming home, I'm not going to be shocked if within about a 3 to 6 week window we get mandated to be 100% locked down again due to this. It's not going to shock me. I know Illinois is moving in that direction.
I hate to say it, but if it does, the economy's going to take a trunk. It'll take a long time to return from.
Yes, it will.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it will.
I mean, I don't know about your area, but you can't afford food here.
Can anyone explain how and why so many viruses are coming out and they know it before they are coming out? Just asking. No, can't explain why. And I agree there are a lot coming out. And I agree they know it before they were coming out. And I'll further that point with they came up with a vaccine rather quick. And then when the Delta variant came around, they said, oh, and by the way, your vaccine will protect you against the Delta variant. Wait a minute. How could you make a vaccine for this infection or virus or whatever, and then it migrates into this, and then all of a sudden the vaccine protects you against that? Maybe it's me, probably is me, but I just don't get it.
Some of those vaccines took 10, 20 years.
Well, how about AIDS? It took them, what, about 2 years to come up with a vaccine?
No, they're 2 years, try 20 years. And I don't think they have a true vaccine for AIDS. I think they have medications that keep it in check.
Wait a minute. And that took, you said, 20 years?
At least.
No.
At least.
Only a year or two.
Oh yeah.
Oh, at least 20.
No, a year or two.
For AIDS?
No, isn't that what it takes for vaccines? Maybe 2 years.
Some of them take 5, 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
come on.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
COVID-19 took 1 year.
And doesn't that?
I think there's a difference between AIDS and Corona.
Oh yeah.
One kills you within 6 weeks and one doesn't. I didn't say that. The dog said it. No. Like I said, I can say that because I'm vaccinated.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you never come down with it. I really do. Look at Jeff. Jeff got vaccinated and he got it. It's just gotta suck.
Did he have the booster?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, he said no. He said he did. I
Did he?
remember. He and his wife both because she's got a condition.
That's one of the reasons I'm leaning towards because I am diabetic. He's wanting to join us. Could make him mad and not let him in.
Who is?
Black Lodge.
How do you know?
They can wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, real. Because I still have the waiting room going.
Oh.
I'm going to keep that going for a while just in case the link gets leaked out somehow. Which I was the one that leaked it out. Can only blame myself.
Oh, I sent it out to some guy who wanted it today. No, I'm kidding.
That's fine. Again, I trust you guys 100%. If you think someone might benefit or like to join us, by all means, send them the link.
And I put it on Facebook.
And then give me a heads up that, hey, my friend's going to be joining, and look for his name. And when he goes into the chat waiting room, I know who it is. So
I know who to get that at.
Well, that's the other thing. I used to post it on Facebook, and I put it on Facebook, and it goes to all my 35 friends, and then you see it, and then your 35 friends see it, and then his 35. I mean, it just could be out there a million different times. So it's no wonder. Rick says the one thing he never did was wearing a mask, and he still don't. I do wear my mask.
I see a lot of people at Walmart not wearing a mask.
I thought they were making them now.
It's a suggestion. They can't make you. It's a mandate. It's not law. It's not. You can't. You're never going to see anyone arrested for not wearing a mask. You might see them get thrown out of the store.
Yeah.
But it's like they can't arrest you. It's a suggestion.
Yeah, I mean, the store, though, is
if the government gets crazier than what they currently are, and they do make it into a law, then we're going to have problems. But I don't see that happening.
I have a
Yes,
question.
Robert, Jeff is good people. Yes.
Yes, he is.
You started to say you have a...
Question. How well are the masks 90% of the people wearing work?
I didn't
As sure as I
understand.
answer this the way I want to, I'll catch COVID.
No, I just really
Knock
don't
on wood, I've been wearing a mask practically since day one when they said to wear a mask, and I have not gotten it. But then again, like Lorna says, we wear our mask, we wash our hands, we are careful around the people we go around. So we do everything we can, but that doesn't mean it's going to stop it. I have to laugh, and again, I'm going to be punished for this, I know, one of these days, but you go into the bank and they got this little piece of plexiglass right in front of you and a little bit above you. So COVID's going to walk up and go, oh, damn, I can't get in there. No, it's going to go right around the corner and right over to that person. I got arrested for not... Oh.
I got arrested for wearing a mask. Officer, that is not my gun.
Oh, the comedy of Black Watch.
Flew out of somebody else's pocket.
Yeah. Yep.
I've went in places and forgot about it, but I've been wearing a mask and a gun. It's not a joke.
I don't carry. I don't have a weapon, and I don't plan on getting one. I mean, that could change, but the mask, she gets them from her work. She hates the N95s. They are kind of a pain to wear. I don't know that they're that much more protective.
Supposed to be.
It's just like the stupid arrows at Walmart when it first came out, and you had to go up the one way and down the other way. Like, COVID's going to know you can't go up that aisle. I mean, come on.
Right.
Well, I don't go to Walmart. I've had people at Walmart get my cart damn near. I want that.
Yeah.
And it's like, can you at least, not because I'm worried about COVID-19, but can you back off because I don't want you on my dress, on my shirt, I mean.
Yeah, the one thing I couldn't figure out is when this all started, Walmart ran out of toilet paper. What?
Well, everybody had diarrhea. Oh, wait, no, they didn't.
Everybody was buying 96 rolls.
Or what?
That's just it. That was my feeling. And then, let's just add injury to stupidity here. You go to Walmart and they got the toilet paper aisle taped off with an employee in there and a sign saying you are limited to 2 rolls per day. Okay.
No.
Ugh.
I'll give you an extra 5 if you give me another roll.
Well, they're not real bright because I'd go in there with my Army veteran hat on and buy my 2 day, my allotment of 2. Go out, take my hat off, put on my sunglasses, go back, not change my shirt, and get 2 more rolls. Go back, get my Army hat, put my hat back on, put another pair of glasses on, go in and get 2 more. They weren't smart
Now,
people at all.
We
I have a
never really
question.
had a shortage.
I haven't either. I mean,
I mean, there was you had to buy some off brands once in a while, but that was about it.
I have a question. And this is not a joke. Why don't they just sell
You
it to
ran
their
out
house?
of questions that weren't a joke.
Why don't you just sell the shit to us out and don't sell it anymore?
Pardon me? What did he say?
Because then people won't have it stacked up to their ceilings in their house.
Exactly.
Well, Jeff doesn't do that because it's got a hole in the ceiling when the rain comes in. Has anybody noticed a difference in YouTube chat? No.
a difference in YouTube chat.
No.
You keep retracting things, but other than that, I don't see much difference. Why is there something?
I'm not going to put it out over live. It makes things easier.
Well, let me go check something here.
No, don't play in there. Then you give everything away,
I'm
folks.
not gonna go play in there. I'm gonna go. Oops, that is not the right combination of keys. That'll be cool to see what that does. I probably just launched a rocket somewhere.
Well, if you notice something, tape it, right? Zip it.
1 hour 26. 1 hour 27 minutes already. Wow. It is good to be back.
Well, we kept your chair warm.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but you don't want to know what with.
What'd you do? Light it on fire?
No, you
I
get
did
a
get mentioned again today to take over the MC role while the host stepped away. I thought that was kind of funny, and it wasn't on a Doug thing either. That was kind of funny, I thought. No, I don't see anything in chat, but I am going to wrap that up here in a minute anyway.
We'll talk about it later.
I'm writing it down. Talk about it later.
No, I'll remind you. Unless, of course, Starlink comes in.
I think he had a family thing today. Or there's bad weather down there. I don't know.
Who are we talking about?
Starlink. I know we talking. Huh?
That's Elon Musk. Who do you think it is?
Yeah, Elon Musk joins our chats all the time.
Certainly does.
I guarantee if someone of that nature joined me, that's it. I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm on top of the game. No need to continue.
Almost $300 billion. What can you be? He always needs more money.
Yeah.
I do feel good that another African American won Man of the Year.
What did I miss?
He's African American.
Okay, Man of the Year. I didn't even know that award was coming out yet.
No, it did. Time Magazine? Seriously.
Oh, time.
Yeah, Eli Musk won. That's not a joke.
He's African American?
He's from Africa, born in Africa,
Oh.
and he has dual citizenship, African American.
Little play on words there. You got to make a stretch, but okay, I got it. I can
What's
see.
stretch? He's from Africa and he's an American.
I agree with you, but I got a funny feeling if I said we're going to take 100 people and ask them their definition of African American, they're not going to say that you were born in African and you were American, have dual citizenship. There might be one if you're in that line, but other than that, I'm going to say there probably going to be none.
Well, how would you define it? turn off YouTube.
Yeah, I might get reported and then my channel banned. And I didn't know that was a thing that you can actually be reported while you're streaming on YouTube, and YouTube can shut your stream down in the middle of your streaming. I didn't know that until today.
Haven't you seen that before?
I have until today. I had not seen that. No.
No, I watched a guy. He was bits of music, you know, blues, whatever, and the thing comes across the screen to him with a gold triangle. This is a warning.
And he
Keep it
didn't
up.
stop.
He messed around for a while and then shut it down. He thought I better go.
Oh, I guarantee you, if I get a warning on that while I'm streaming, I'm whatever it is I'm doing, I'm stopping doing that. I mean,
Well,
not that I could start another channel under a different name instead of Ken Stout Live. It'll be Ken Live Stout. Nobody will figure that out.
that was last year sometime.
You could always use the name Bozo.
I think it's taken. I looked into it. I could change it to Jeff Bozo Stout. Nobody will figure that out either. So Rick Lakes, Matthew, who I believe is still here, Tony's probably still there. Anyone else I may have missed? Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I am really glad to see you. I'm actually really glad to be back. I did miss the day and a half I was gone. Again, I apologize for what happened Sunday night. I did not realize that I was still streaming. It happens. So I'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully a little earlier. We're working on some schedule We're working on changing the schedule for Mrs. K so that I'm not going on at the wee hours of the night. So thank you guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you. YouTube stream is being shut down in 3, 2. Oh, I'll play Doug here. Which button do I hit? Oh, jeez. Is it this one? No, wait. That didn't do it.
One on your other left.
Yeah, really.